Names of Edith Finch. Excuse me. Yeah, just started stream. I don't know if I pronounced that right, but we'll get it figured out pretty soon. I'm pretty sure the game will tell me how to pronounce it. But this is a game that I intended to stream over a year ago, and I just never did. Never got around to it. Picked it up and never got around to streaming it. So we're gonna do so now. This is going to be a bit of a gamble. I don't know if this is the type of game I can traditionally play or not. Let's get rid of the echo at the start of the stream. There we go. So let's get rid of echo. Okay, so I don't know if this is a game that I can really play. It's either going to be a very good game for me or it's going to be a very bad game. But we're gonna play it by ear and see if we can make it work. What's up, Isaiah? What's going on, Isaiah? Give me a moment, get everything set up, get my windows and everything ready, and we'll be starting here in just a moment. My homie Isaiah. Alright, so let's see what this game's about. And yeah, that's the thing. I don't even know what the game's about. You guys know me. I go into every game blind. I try to make every game my first experience. Well, almost every game. You know, sometimes I like to play games I played before. You already like the graphics? Yeah, it looks like it's going for maybe a kind of realistic look. Maybe not hyper realistic, but I think it's trying to tell a story of some type. So, without further ado, well, let's get ready to get in this. Alright, my bot's on the screen. There you go. Alright. And let's see what we got here. Doobie doobie doo. Oh crap, nope. My buttons are messed up. Try this again. There we go. Alright. Let's turn the page. I think I actually have to turn the page with my mouse. Wow. Let's see if I can use a controller with this. The controller does in fact do stuff, but I don't know what buttons are what. Okay, right bumper. All right, let's go for it. Turn the page.
This isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning with the house.
Hold on. Let's look at our options real quick. Did the audio sound okay to y'all? Audio, dialogue. Okay, that's good. Graphics do not appear to be lagging. Let me know if you get any stream lag, please. All right, so I'm gonna try to use this, play this game on a controller. I usually play games on keyboard. Oh my God, this does look good, doesn't it? Does look good indeed. Wow. It's using up 90% of my GPU. I think we're straight. Maybe a bit louder. You thought her audio was kind of quiet. Is that what you're saying? Very well, sir. Let me know if this is too loud. I turned it up by 5 decibels. Turn it up for me by 5 decibels as well. I'm using my mouse right now.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
That's good. Awesome. Thank you, man. Mailbox. What's the mailbox say on it? It says Orca's Island Gazette. All right.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Okay. Oh, wrong button. Let's try this again. Oh, maybe not. Cannot open it again. Okay. Very well. Onward.
I had
no trespassing.
My brother Lewis's funeral.
Oh, just walk into it. Cool. No trespassing. This property is protected by video surveillance. Trespassers will be prosecuted. Oh, we hear little froggies. All right, I'll tell you what. We're gonna have to balance the audio on our own, because it is getting kind of loud. So we're gonna balance the audio on our own. We're gonna go in here. We're going to lower. All right.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
This reminds you of the game Dragon Cancer. I do not want to play that game. I do not want to play that game. I know of the game. I don't think I want to play it. Or maybe I do want to play it.
Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
It is kind of cool how the text floats on the screen like that. And it's actually 3D. Look, 3D text. All right, so question. Let's say there's two ways I can go. I can go down the path over there, or I can go forward. Where should I go? Should I keep going forward, or should I go left? Anybody who's watching, if you want to chime in, please do. Doobie doobie doo. Already played it. I think it was really good. Go down. We're going down. We got a key that doesn't. We don't know where to put it, huh? What's up, dragon? All right, I'm looking around everywhere. This is a very...
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
It's going down for real. That's all it is. You wanted to go down. This forest looks really good. And what I'm really impressed about on this game, I didn't have to lower my graphics too much. If you look, let me point out something to you guys. I'm running everything on ultra. The only thing that I lowered the resolution down to 1080 because I don't want to play in 1440p when I'm not streaming, and I put the anti-aliasing on medium. Other than that, I haven't lowered anything. Oh, it looks like draw distance went down a little bit. Draw distance is high. We don't need to see that far, especially because I'm streaming at 720. You guys wouldn't be able to make out the detail on the distance anyway. But I didn't have to lower my graphics too much, and I'm still able to get a solid frame rate. Really, I'm playing the game at 60 FPS. I'm streaming at 30. The reason I stream at 30 FPS is so because not everybody has a really good internet connection, and Twitch, unlike
the house have always been uncomfortably silent.
And Twitch, unlike
they're
YouTube,
allowed to say something but never do.
Does not always allow for transcoding. So by streaming at a lower FPS, it allows more people to be able to enjoy the stream. But I will start doing some 60 FPS streams. I didn't think this was a game that I would need 60 FPS for, but I wonder if it would have been better to stream at 60 on this one. Look at this, man. This looks really good, doesn't it? Does this not look good? Looks good as flub, doesn't it? Game doesn't want you to talk. Yeah, hey, maybe the game's doing me a favor. Oh, look at this. What does that say? Missing. Oh wow, this is one of those FPS games where you can see your feet. We don't really have too many of those, do we? Most FPS, you just see somebody floating. However, let's zoom in. Milton Finch, he's missing. If you have information about Milton, call the Orca Island Police Department. All right, let's keep going. Oh, is the stream is really dark for you guys. Let me fix that. I forgot my game capture is darker than my window capture. So let's go to my filters. There you go. How's that? Add a little bit of gamma for y'all. How's that? You can see a little better now, can't you? I feel like this is one of those games that might be meant for you to be quiet, so it might work. Might not work your kind of commentary. My type of commentary is adapting. I adapt to whatever I gotta do. I just want to play some good games and share them with people. If you can't tell by the way my camera moves, I'm constantly switching between keyboard and mouse
The house
and controller.
was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
Oh wow, look at that. Look at that. Look at the extra little houses added on the top right corner of it. Like they just kept stacking onto it. That can't be safe. Oh my God, Dragon! Dragon, thank you for the 10 bits. Oh, and that's your first 10 bits. Hey, I appreciate that, Dragon. I do appreciate that, man. And remember, when you donate 100 bits, you get a badge next to your name. This game looks really good. Is this game what they call a walking simulator, or is there actually more to it than this? Whoa, look at that thing in the water.
I asked Edie once about the dragon in the pond. She said it had killed her husband.
Okay. That cartoonish dragon killed your husband? I think my mouse sensitivity needs to go up, actually. Controls. Hold on, let's pull that open. What is this, a notebook? Look, Edith, Milton, Lewis, Sanjay, Don, Gus, Gregory, Kay, Sam, Calvin, Barbara, Molly, Sven, Eddie, Walter, and Odin. Huh. This reminds me of Ronald Weasley's house in Harry Potter.
I was 6. It seemed like an odd joke to me even then.
Family tree. Yeah, because of the sensitivity issues, it actually feels a little bit better playing a controller.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words. Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were.
Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to cut her off. But so far from playing this game, who can see that this probably has a lot of... This is a really good game. Who can see that? I can tell already
the house.
that this is probably going to be really fun. I try to go in the garage. Let's look around the back of the house. Yeah, you feel it too, Isaiah. And that's what it's all about. Oh, shit. Did I just climb in?
Through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Oh, yeah, I hear burglars do that too. Burglars will climb into the doggy door.
The power had been turned off the night we left.
But yeah, so that's part of why I stream. That's a big chunk of it. I like showing people, you know, new and different games. Although this game isn't new, I think it's about 2 or 3 years old. I like showing people games that they otherwise might have missed on their own, and experiencing the games with them. Unfortunately, only 3 of us are here to see it. Yeah, that's part of it. People will trickle in. And I'll also upload my streams to YouTube. So if anybody wants to watch the streams on YouTube, they're more than welcome. Anytime, remember that, I just started doing this, but anytime I do a stream, I will always upload it to YouTube as well. And you can just watch it the next day or whatnot. I mean, obviously nobody's gonna watch the whole thing, but please go to my YouTube channel, skip around through the videos. Ooh, look at this box cutter. The props in this game are so detailed. Grain glue, okay. And look, they got one of those little things on the card thing, no antenna.
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home.
Crazy, huh? This might be a game you play. All right, see you, Dragon. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, Dragon's #1 on a bit chart, by the way.
Still a wreck from the night we left. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
What is that supposed to mean? So what, they left? What, y'all just got up and left? Look at oh, pictures, people camping out. Okay. Okay. He says, oh, that looks nice. Is that a cell phone? It does look like a cell phone, doesn't it? Somebody left their cell phone there. A whale? Okay.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
Shit, they left this TV too. Notice the TV sitting on top of books.
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house after it sank.
Original house. Having trouble walking around here. They paid a lot of attention to detail. Like, look at the bricks. Look at the texturing in the bricks, man. Look at that. They paid a lot of attention to detail on this. Hey, what's up? I'm sorry, Lady Kildana. I don't know if I ever said your name. If I pronounced it wrong, please correct me. But hey, welcome to the stream. Yeah, you said it right. All right, cool. Just making sure. Yeah, I know you said hey to me also the other day when I was at Hero's stream. I meant to reply, but I was doing like a whole bunch of stuff. So I said hey, what's up to everybody? But that was directed at you as well. And, speaking of which, is he streaming today, or did he say he's taking a break? I can't remember. He said he's going on a little vacation or not. It's cool. Awesome. I'm glad you understand. This game is really like I said. Look at the attention to detail they paid to everything in this bug collection there. He's at that's right. He's at Dragon Con. That's right. One of these days, man, I'm gonna go out to some of these conventions too. That looks like a little bird from Twitter, doesn't it? Kinda. Maybe it's a blue jay, right? That's what they're called. And back to the kitchen. Right? Have we been here? This is the kitchen, right? Yeah, it is. Whoa! Take out Chinese. What y'all got?
There were just memories of one.
Ooh, the wind. What y'all eating, man? Some cream of some young guy?
Only one restaurant would deliver to our house. We had Chinese a lot.
I see. You want to go to an anime convention? Yeah, see, my wife just started working too. So like before she was like a stay-at-home babysitter because we have kids and then our friends have kids and whatnot. So she would basically be able to stay home and whatnot. But now that she just started working, when she builds up some vacation, like next year, me and her plan to basically use all our vacation time to go out and see the world and do conventions and shit. So whenever we go places, I'll let you guys know ahead of time. If you guys plan on going to the same place, maybe we can meet up.
After Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got pretty sick of salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Seems nicely written so far. Like that smile with too many teeth metaphor. When you say smile with too many teeth, I think about the Cheshire Cat. All right, so I feel like I might have went in a circle. I just started playing this game too, so this is like the very beginning. Oh, we can mess with stuff. Oh, I'm doing this with the analog stick.
Great Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Oh, I forget you have kids. Yeah, I have 3 little ones.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
That box just closed on its own. Kinda creepy. Well, not really. It probably has a spring or something that makes it... Okay, so the key doesn't fit. Oh, is this gonna be like a quest to find the right key to get down here? I've never really done good at these type of games. Hopefully you guys can help me out with it. You know, where I have to like find this item, then go here and find this item and go here. You know, those type of games have always been my weakness, and I almost always need a strategy guide to play them. I need a strategy guide to enjoy them. Because I don't like being lost in games. I know that's part of the challenge, but I don't really play games for the challenge. I play games to experience the story and whatnot.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Oh, that's your bro? So yeah, so if I do have to cheat in a little bit, I hope you guys don't mind.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
The whirlwind of that last night. Whoa, what happened to this door? What is that? Is that caulk? Did they fucking seal the door? Oh shit. I like how you see her. You got a little pot belly, don't you? You know what? This game reminds me of a little Life is Strange graphics. Life is Strange had more cell shading to it though. Life is Strange had a more cartoony, it was realistic but with a cartoony shading.
Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Yeah, so this doesn't really have cell shading, but I can still see what you're saying. Whoa, okay. Who's this creepy guy? what books do we have here? Time and the Gods. Oh, you know what? By looking at these books, we could probably get an idea of what the game's about. What's this? A Dreamer's Tale? Uh-huh. Okay. The King in Yellow. Just watch James play the first part of Life is Strange. Mechanics are cool, but I have very little patience for the teen drama story. I think Life is Strange is an amazing game, but I can understand.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
But I can understand people not feeling it 100%. I think it was a very brave game for them to make, because if you were to make that a sales pitch for a game, yeah, I want to make a game about these two girls that are best friends. It's like, you think that's gonna sell? You know what I mean? So it was very brave that they even made it. Playing wild at the moment, so you're a little all over the place. Hey, that's fine. Hey, do you? I'm glad you decided to stop by and hang out a little bit. Always makes us streamers feel better. Like, people don't realize it. Just stopping by and saying hi actually means a whole lot.
His father Odin built the original house.
Odin. Barbara, let's have a look.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
There's a creepy statue of a little girl and an ape back there. Do y'all see that? That is creepy. Well, G went to bed so I can use this computer and have a second screen. Oh, are you married to Captain G Beard? Is that who we're talking about? I assume. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I hate making assumptions, but that sounded like it was pretty on point. The Big Book of House Schooling, the Book of Wonder, the Metamorphosis, the Wind. Are any of these real books? The Norse Myths. So how do you know Hero? How are you guys friends? Oh, wait, is there am I supposed to be following this wire? Was there this wire the whole time? No, there wasn't. It's plugged into the wall. Wait, that means something's getting electricity right now. Oh, this requires some investigation.
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
Why is she here by herself? Real talk, guys, I'm not really a scaredy little bitch. I'm not. But going into a creepy house by myself is a no-no. You know, like I said, I don't... Because I know, like, you never know what could be lurking in this house. I mean, we're not even just talking about ghosts and shit. They're going to be, like, hobos up in here, criminals. Like, I don't really like being alone in scary places. Because, yeah, because I'm a logical person. My friend Bigfoot.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Yeah, she met him through Fuzz TTW. Oh, yeah. Fuzz is an awesome guy. That's cool as fuck. It's kind of cool. So you guys know Fudd too. Like everybody knows everybody. That's it's like Cheers. Sorry, this is actually really a weakness of mine. Whenever I play games that have a lot of stuff to look at, I cannot help but inspect everything. Like I just like doing this. I like taking the time to appreciate what the artist put together. Think her family's dead? I think so too. Oh, there you go. Look, there's her dates of death.
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
You went to primary school at Fudd. We've known each other for 20 years. Oh, damn. Lifelong friends.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
Okay. You like doing that too, Isaiah? What's in here?
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
Yeah, I assume he wasn't dead for 7 years. Yeah, the wording on that was a little iffy. He's just laying there dead. Hey man, he's been asleep for a while. He's also starting to stink a little bit. Yeah, peepholes, that's weird. Are you changing your clothes? I'm gonna look and see. Fuck, I feel like I messed up because I don't really know where else I can go. Alright, we already went to Barbara's room, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Alright. And the nameplates. I looked at all these, right? Yeah, this is where the seven years of dead people is. All right. At a short glass is cute house shooting books, but then little bits of the weird here and there. Yep. Yeah, I met Hero and Fudd through the True Tubers. I don't know if they talked about that.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Ah, this room was supposed to be sealed and it wasn't, huh? Never seen or played this before either. Seems interesting. It's about 2 or 3 years old. I wanted to stream it a long time ago, but I just never did. And well, now I am.
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Oh shit. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. This is a real book. This is a real book.
My mom was really good at keeping secrets.
Yeah, let's open this. Oh!
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Yeah, I wouldn't be here by myself. I would get a homeboy if somebody come with me. Oh wow, she's actually crawling. Look, because you see her hands on the ground. I love the attention to detail. So it's a little girl and a house in the background. 30,000 Leagues Under the Sea is a great book.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Just keep moving.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan.
Oh, I think we're reading her diary. I think we're reading somebody's diary. So the character at the beginning of the game, remember how I opened that book? We're reading somebody's diary. Okay, we're reliving what they went through.
I had no idea what was behind that door.
It looks like quite a few.
I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Books in the game are real. That was the question. I think I was asking that question right before you got here, if these were all real books or not.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
Let's look outside the peephole. Oh, that's not an option. Molly, huh? I gotta actually move the cursor.
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
That's okay. Whatever. Take your hands off. Look, you see your feet. You see your cleavage too if you look just right.
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
So they're basically prisoners? I'm not sure. That's what we're gonna figure out. What is this? What was that? Oh, some fucked up looking Pez dispenser.
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here before my mom sealed the doors.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
We're playing Molly? So that's disturbing. That's just, but I guess a lot of people do something similar. Don't touch loved ones' rooms, etc. Yeah. It probably isn't that weird, you know.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Ugh. That's gerbil poop, too. Damn, Molly's hardcore. Hold on, before we leave, let's look at this room. Oh, look, the fish is alive. Hello, little fishy. I thought about it. Let's eat the fish, I don't care.
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
Real talk. Could you imagine ever being so hungry you'll pick up one of your pet fish and eat them? I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can do it. Well, I mean, if I was starving, but I just can't picture it. How hungry is a kid? That's messed up. What is this? Starfish? Really dark in here, guys. That's neglect levels hunger. Now she says she's gonna be gone soon. What does that mean?
My Halloween candy was all gone.
All right, we're gonna go out to the kitchen.
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
Better question. How's that fish still alive if no one lives there? Lives there? I think now people live there. The fish wasn't alive in the future, was it? Yeah. Yeah, there you go. It's a flashback. I must have missed something important. See, that's what I'm saying. These games, oh, here we go. Games like this, like I tend to always miss what I'm supposed to do, and then I walk around in circles not knowing what I'm doing. You ain't eating what's in the toilet. I ain't letting you do that.
I kept eating and eating.
You know you can't eat. I think you're right. She did board them up in their rooms. You think that's what happened? All right, I'm glad eating stuff out of the toilet was not an option, because if so, I might have turned the game off. All right, window, huh? I ate
a lot of things that night.
That's not edible, is it? Is that real? Okay. Let's have a look. Let's look here. I'm missing something.
Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her.
Chains on the window.
And suddenly,
What?
I was a cat.
Holly berries are poisonous, aren't they? I don't know. I didn't think you're supposed to eat them. Ooh, look at the sky. Look at it. Look at the clouds. And I guess, is that the sun or the moon? I'm gonna say that's the sun. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck that is, to be honest. Okay, it's a full moon. Let's go with that. There's a ladder over there.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Whew. I'm gonna get him. What's in the house? Fireplace is going. Where's the bird? Oh, there he is. Maybe she's dreaming. Yeah, I'm gonna assume so. All right, we're gonna get that little bird. No? Birdie. Okay, all right. Ooh, make sure we look in the windows. Always look in the windows. I don't want to miss any secrets. Although, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't really know where I'm going. Twist, look at that beautiful moon. Me, she's a fucking cat with a fucking concern on the moon board. That's pretty much how it went down, huh? Okay. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to walk here. Yeah, that's where I'm supposed to go. Along the window sill. Can I jump up there? Can I jump that far? Oh shit, I can.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Okay. So she's in bed and Dad's standing over her. You might want to close your eyes at this part, kid. The berries gave her illusions. Oh, that makes a lot more sense. So who knew this was going to be a 3D platformer? Here you little bitch. Birdie!
I jumped and I almost got her.
Wow, she's growling. Huh? Larry, thanks for the 69 bits. Ooh, Larry's #1 now. How do I get over there? That's not how you get over there. What the fuck? All right, fine. I'll play this. I'll play that game. Yep, I went the wrong way. Ah, I see it. Oh. I'm on the ground? Okay, let's
I could tell she was getting really tired.
Whoa, let's do the table real quick. Rockets, truck. What are these? Little piggies?
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
Come here, mama bird.
I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Holy shit, I'm controlling this, guys. Okay. What am I doing? Where am I going?
Rabbits.
Oh, I didn't see any rabbits. What are you doing? What are you doing, owl? There he goes. Come here. Got you, motherfucker.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
These kids gonna have supernatural powers? Yeah, I'm gonna go with the hallucination
A mama
theory.
rabbit.
Where? Fuck, I didn't see it. Where you at, mama rabbit? It sounds like coming to my right. There it is. Come here, mama rabbit. Got you, bitch.
She was almost too big to carry.
This is so
I started
vaguely disturbing.
choking, but I couldn't stop eating.
Yeah, it does seem like a pretty good game to stream, doesn't it?
I was a shark.
Okay, Sharknado, y'all. What? Change it to a different animal, please. This isn't a good time to be a shark. What the fuck? Turn into a lizard or something.
I rolled off the cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Oh. Dun-dun, dun-dun. Come here, whatever you are. I'm coming for you.
I wanted fat, juicy seals.
Oh, this is disturbing. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Flipper, and it tasted really good.
Hold on. Why stop the flipper? Why are we stopping there? Kid is dark. Yeah. Fuck, it's so hard. Come here.
I grabbed on tight. But I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
What is this? What the fuck is this? Oh no, we're a hentai. We're an octopus,
Now I was
right?
a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Look, I can make this thing move however I want it to. Look, it's going in circles. Yeah, look at that. Thanks, Larry. Thanks for the clips, Isaiah and Larry.
was big, but I moved real quiet.
Yeah! Ah, come here, bitch!
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Great minds. Wait, that's somebody over here.
Belly with a rusty, belly with a rusty.
Gotcha!
Last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
I'm still this monster.
Onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
I'm just making sure I can really control this. Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna go back. Let me turn around and see what I look like. I can't control it anymore. Here we go. Where am I? Where am I? What do I look like? Oh, I think I broke the game. I think I broke the game. I think I broke it. I think I broke the game. All right. No! Hold on. Is that a toilet? Fuck. Oh no. Wait. Am I in the house now? No, no, no. Don't go in there. Don't go in there. All right, let's go. Oh, the mirror. Let me see the mirror. Let's see the mirror. Come on, let me climb up the mirror. I gotta see what I look like. Let me see. Ah, fuck it. No, you're oh, you were lagging. Okay, I'm glad it fixed.
Closer and closer.
Umbasa, he says, the fuck is this game? Dude, this game is fucking... I like this game!
All my stomach started growling.
All your stomachs? Turn the light off. I don't like light.
And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I
Look under the bed.
anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
Those were her last words in her diary. Tentacle ASMR.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
All right, so that's Molly. All right, let's close the book. Hmm? There's a cat out there. Whoa, 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 whoa. I am not a cat. I am a person. Fuck it, let's go.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Think you're right about the berries?
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
Built in 1937. Sven Finch.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity. Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother. When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, She could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
That's how I want to go. When I die, I want to be fighting a dragon.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
There's a secret in this bathroom by Sven and Edith Finch. UFC, that's hilarious. Fighting a dragon dildo, maybe? All right. Let's do it.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Oh. Oh, okay, let's turn the crank here. Turn the key.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Who are these people? Get the fuck out of the way. Fort Calvin. This is Calvin's room. What's up, Manic? Guess you got done jackboxing? Awesome, dude. We're gonna be playing later tonight as well. You might be jackboxed out though. Oh, it kind of looks like, I was gonna say it looks like Toy Story, but no, it doesn't.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him.
You stopped because the service crashed? I got you, homie.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
What's this?
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Whoa, what? Alright, I guess I'm swinging. Let's see if this works the way I think it does. Alright, back and forth. It's like he broke his left leg?
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did.
I don't know what I'm doing here. We need a past to make the future. Ouch. Indeed. No, real talk. If I'm supposed to do something, game, give me a hint here, because I'm just gonna keep swinging then, okay? Just gonna keep swinging. No, real talk, game, what the fuck? Oh! I gotta swing with both sticks.
We'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't.
I'm controlling his legs. See, I control his legs individually.
Always wanted to fly.
Sam, Calvin, dinner's ready.
Coming! But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
Calvin?
I told him going around was impossible.
What are you doing, man?
Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Calvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up.
Oh! Let's do it!
And maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind.
I'm gonna show you what's impossible.
That's what I want to remember about my brother.
big fuck you to the world on my way out. Wait. This isn't what I wanted.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
That's Instagram going off.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Yeah, but he literally jumped off a cliff into the water. Okay, let's put this book up. Why did they put the swing set right there? Like, that's pretty dangerous. And really, no, really, thinking about that, that's pretty fucking dangerous. This game isn't depressing at all. I know, right? Mom, real talk.
Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty fucking dangerous, man. I don't know. I wouldn't build a swing set there. So after he died, his half of the room was untouchable, huh? You called it?
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Yeah, even if they didn't fall off a cliff, that's a nice picket fence. Yeah, exactly. That's just dangerous AF. Oh, I'm hold on. I did this wrong. I gotta push, right? There we go. What? Huh? Let's do it. This reminds me of Voltron.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
All right, let's check this out. Oh, was that a shortcut out? It was. Let's go back in.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
That's what I was talking about earlier. What's up, Britt? Britt, this game, though. This game, Britt, this game. That bug was in the other room, too?
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Comic time, dreadful stories.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
They made a comic after her?
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch.
What's oh my god, Brittany?
As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been.
That's not very nice.
But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Got it!
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box.
Oh, am I doing this now? Am I? Yeah, okay, I'm doing this.
And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
I'm playing this now, guys. This is me. Look, see, look, I'm going back and forth. Lean with it, rock with it, lean with it, rock with it, lean. Oh, sorry.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Play some pool. Oh, I can actually hit stuff? Hell yeah! All right, this is a game I wanted to play right here the whole time. Hit stuff simulator. My type of game right here. Get that basket out of here. Oh, fuck, hate doing laundry. Oh, wait, is that blood? Man, I like the swing on one the best so far. All right, let's just peek in there. All right, that's all right. Oh. The hell's going on? What are you... Get the shit out of my way.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
He was obviously playing pool with his crutch. I never thought I'd get to play a comic book.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Okay. Okay. All right, just a little bit at a time here.
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
I wish there was a run button. Oh, you know, the way this looks, whoa. I actually want to play a game that looks like this. They need to make a comic book game that looks this way. One of these is Walter's. Oh. Guess there is nothing over there, so this way. You kill her boyfriend? No, she hit him in the neck with a crutch. Not that one, okay. Well, where the flub do I go? All right. Boxes in the way. Oh, okay. So here, somehow I walked by here. Walter, huh?
Walter, are you there?
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Oh shit.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing.
Mandor hook hand. Oh, at the balls.
And he was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
You're hooked on this story? Nice.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
This is Molly's room.
She thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it.
Where you at, Walter?
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned.
Guess what, motherfucker?
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Walter's still in the basement, you assume? Hold on, let me go fucking end this dude's life Mortal Kombat style. Why are you walking so slow? Go murder that guy. Ah, fuck.
Had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
All she heard was ding dong. Giggity.
At the door, she heard whispering. It was
Oh god, not the doorbell.
inside the house.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life.
This is a pretty good story.
Myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent.
This was a really good story.
She had a taste for stardom. But
What is this, like Tales from the Crypt?
so did her fans.
Sorry, that's Instagram, y'all.
Police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box was all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
God damn it, Instagram, stop!
Ah!
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy
I don't know how. I don't know how. It's a Windows notification. I don't know how to make that stop. All right, let's close the book. Improv night. Okay, so hold on, let's look at the book. Let's pull the book open. I think we have a story for each of these characters. Let's continue. I thought Barbara's story was really good. What do you mean? What are we waiting for? I can't go out that way. Probably have to go out here. Open a book again? All right. What are we looking for? Got Lewis, Milton, Edith, Sanjay, Gus, Don, Gregory, Sam, Walter. You only did 3 stories. I believe so.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Oh yeah, music box. I was about to say I didn't really know what to do. I know what to do now. Where's that music box? Downstairs. There are 4 people. Yeah, this game badly needs a run button. I'll tell you that right now. Here's the music box. Oh, keep going, keep going, keep going. There we go. She draws a person after each story. That's correct. So let's look at it again. Yeah, so far, right? First there was Molly, then there was Calvin, then there was Barbara. I don't remember anybody else. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, this is where yeah, y'all remember this. Listen to the wind. Here's the, yeah.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages. I thought maybe she was hiding presents. It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
It's really dark for me too, so I can't really see too well.
I remember
here we go.
asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Oh yeah, that one at the top, that's the main character, yeah.
If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Walter?
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day,
Walter.
after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait
Look at the calendar.
you get used to anything.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm trying to say. I think he just
Even a
went under the
monster
house.
on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly. And then one day, everything just stop. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Y'all see what's going on here? Is anybody starting to piece this together?
It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years.
Remember
I'm done
Molly?
Waiting.
Molly had a monster under her bed.
I have to leave. Well, I still can.
He's hiding down here from a monster. You know, like maybe there really is something going on here. Definitely very interesting game.
I know it's out there somewhere.
Oh, could be. You're right about that one, lady.
Whatever killed Barbara and Molly.
You make a very good point. We're gonna have to see how it unfolds. Calvin? Well, Calvin jumped.
Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me.
What a good
Whatever's
game.
out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it.
I've been playing a lot of really
going to
good games
appreciate
lately,
all
man.
of it, especially the food.
I'm so glad I got to share it with y'all.
I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a
Can I turn
single
around?
week.
No, I can't.
I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
No! Get off the fucking tracks! Larry says we said it, all these people from the same family tree. So he killed himself. Did he do that on purpose? Or was he just fucking stupid?
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Let's
I'm
have a
sure
look
my
around.
mom was trying to protect me.
But yeah, I've been playing a lot of really good games lately, man. This is pretty fucking awesome. Remember, we are
Maybe
doing
she's
Jackbox
afraid
later
I'm not
tonight.
like Walter.
Hopefully some of y'all will show up to that, and we'll be gaming. We'll
But
be
if
playing
she
some
never
Parsec.
told me about
Hold
an
on.
uncle under the house.
We'll be playing some Parsec and more multiplayer games after that. So if you want to play games with us, we'll be doing that after Jackbox.
I can
Oh, you
only
love Jackbox?
imagine
Yeah,
what
we
else
do.
She was hiding.
We do it every Saturday night, in case you're wondering. Sometimes it's a little bit late, but we still, every Saturday, I try to do
I
it.
don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
Oh yeah, Humble Bundle did do a Jackbox thing, didn't they?
Trying to bury something that's still alive.
Here's the tracks.
Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe 2, I thought it was
Yeah, I
time
hope-
heard
hope-
the
hope so,
stories for
Isaiah.
myself
Is he gonna get out the tracks?
and found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse,
Wait,
we made it real.
wait, hold on. There's no train. Family curse. There's no train. Walter didn't get hit by a train. Not anymore. It could have been a collapse. Oh, you think there might have used to be a train? Okay, we rolled that theory.
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
You said she was 6, so that could have been 20, 30 years ago.
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
Whoa, the lights were coming on? Must be motion sensors.
But I thought you should know about your family.
So I believe this type of game is called a walking simulator, where basically you just walk around and experience stuff. I've never actually played a walking simulator that I liked until now. There's another walking simulator. Fuck. I don't know what's going on Instagram, but Larry says I need to log out. I'll try to log out in a second. Oh, she's pregnant. That's what's. Hold on. Is she really? Oh, could be. But like I said, there's another walking simulator. I forget what it's called, but I might download that and play that game soon, because apparently I do like these type of games when they're done right.
And the history you're a part of.
Like, I'm A-okay with this game. Yep, solar powered. Their attention to detail though, man. Wow. She's writing the story of the family for her kid. I see. That makes sense. But still, why is she alone? God, I love the environment in this. That was the moon. Look at that.
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Much braver than me. I couldn't be alone in a creepy place like this.
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
I feel like going here by myself. Yeah, until you get killed. This is Sparta. Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah. Let's go over here.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Yeah, to be honest, if she grew up there and her mom just died, she might just be wanted to visit alone. Yeah. I can't do that. I can't handle. Like I said, it's nothing against being alone. I can be alone. I can't be alone unless I know my environment is secure. I think that's really more what it is. Ah, hell. Am I going this way? Yeah. What I'm saying is I'm a big pussy. All right. So, I think I missed where I'm supposed to go. I'm probably supposed to go climb this, right? Here we go. No? All right, let's try.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one.
Zoe,
3 of the troubles
Coco?
were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Ooh. Yeah. What's this? Hold on, look at their names. Derpy Jr., Burpy, Chirpy, Furpy, Lurpy, Zerpy. Nice.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Hold on. So she was 10. Okay, he was 11. All right, I gotta do the math on that one. Wow, she lived a good long life. Or, yeah, she did. Lizard, bunny, bird? Oh, probably. Oh, she didn't really live that long, did she?
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
I think that's something. Here we have a video game that doesn't really have any gameplay, and it's still considered good, at least by me. Hopefully you guys watching feel the same way.
Out of the water at low tide.
I used to always have an argument that gameplay in video games was the most important aspect because gameplay is what makes video games unique. I still believe that argument, although this game is really testing my theory on that.
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Yeah, if a story is compelling enough, a walking sim is fine. Just a lot of them miss the mark a little bit. What do you mean? This game's gameplay is perfect for its purpose. Yeah, it is. Okay, well, I mean, I know this is kind of odd asking you guys this question because you guys are more or less watching, but like, do you think this game would be as good if it was just a movie told from the same perspective? Because I mean, to you guys, it more or less is a movie. Damn, man, the attention to detail. I'm sorry, just look at that water, man. Remember when we couldn't even do water back in the day? Remember when Wave Race 64 was considered good water? Remember that? Now look at this shit, man. Look how far we've come as far as video game graphics and shit. Look at this. No, just take it all in. Amazing, dude. It's amazing. No, because I doubt they will get lost in the movie. Thanks. The method allows you to set its pace, a sense of agency. A movie won't let you stop and admire the water. Oh my God, good point. All right, you guys got me. You got me on that one. You got me. You're right. You're right. Good point. Good point. Good point. I get to play the game at the pace that's appropriate to me. And what about if this was a movie, I couldn't stop and admire the water.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand.
Thanks, Larry. Talking about can't get lost in a movie.
But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Yeah, this is good. This is some good shit, man.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us. There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
So yeah, so there's another walking sim that I'm gonna play. I don't know if I'll get to it today, but I'm gonna play it soon. Maybe even tomorrow.
But looking back on it now,
plot twist. Her mom
if she told me
killed them
there was
all.
gonna be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
She is pregnant! Ah! You called it! Lady Caldana! I'm just gonna call you Caldana. You called it! That's the, hey, you called it. Wow. And that's why they made it a point to let you look at her stomach. Because remember when I was saying, like, it looked like it was kind of shaped wrong? Remember how I said it was off? It's not off. This is actually exactly what it's supposed to look like. Kel's fine. All right, I'm going to call you. Thank you. Thank you for correcting me on that. Red, white, and blue, y'all. America. Where the flub am I going? Actually, it's a little bit brighter on the stream than it is for me. You guys can actually see better than I can. Am I going down here? No. There's a ladder. Didn't see that ladder.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
I like to read the postmortems. That's where people, after a game's developed, usually 2 or 3 years after they make a game, the developers of the game will put down a list, or not a list, but they'll talk about why they made the game the way they did, the mistakes that they felt like they made. Like, they go in detail about what they would have done different and what they feel like they did right. I wonder if they have one of those for this game, because I'd be very interested to kind of see what their thought process was when they made it and how they felt about the project overall. Like, this is a really good one for Diablo 2. It's definitely worth reading for anybody who cares about game design.
Intense.
But it's starting to become a thing where a lot of game developers, years after they make a game, they go back and reflect on it. Hold on just a sec, I'll get to that.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Hmm?
Alright, when Hero finished God of War 4, I worked out the ending. But
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
5 minutes before it, and just watching, so me and Hero were both like, damn! And nobody was around to witness it. Yeah, hey, that's a pretty good ending though, God of War 4. It made me happy I actually finished it, because there's part of the game where I didn't want to finish. What? Oh god.
Shouldn't we be leaving?
Just want to get a shot of you, Dawn, then we can take off. Perfect.
There's a point where I didn't want to finish it, but I'm glad I did.
Weekend, isn't it?
Wonder what I'm trying to shoot.
Please just take the damn picture.
Hey, language.
I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit.
Did you want to get a picture
Oh,
of
shit.
me or what?
Smile, Dawn. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
Aw. You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
Watch there be like a dead body somewhere or something. Not really sure what I'm.
I should not have drunk all that coffee.
Really, dude?
Hold still
Yeah,
while I
get-
take a picture.
Hey!
That's a keeper.
Yeah, that's not weird.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years.
All these words subliminally telling you to tweet about the game. Hey, Lucky Larry, hook me up with that tweet
Last time I
command.
was with my brother Calvin.
Oh, my dog's barking.
That was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire.
Are you sure there wasn't more than 2 shakes? I feel like I'm supposed to
We
get.
found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere. Dawn, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph?
There you go. If you guys want to spread the love for the stream, just click that link and it will automatically put out a tweet.
I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time.
Oh, here we go.
Good eyes, Dawn.
Oh!
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Stop barking, dog. She'll stop in a moment. Somebody's outside.
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination. Let me get
Can you guys hear my dog barking?
Do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be...
Oh, that was me
Great
shooting.
shot, Dawn!
You really shouldn't have made her do that. I don't know. Gotta get a picture of her crying.
Proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay?
Oh crap, I'm controlling the guy down here, look.
Sorry, Don, just gotta reset the timer.
Oh, he's trying to get in the shot.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
sick.
normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about—
Dad!
Thanks. Ah, thanks. Whoa, I missed that. Ah. Karma,
Of all these
bitch.
stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
All right, real talk. Can I get y'all's opinion on this, on that right there? Like, you know, hunting isn't really for everybody. Like I know some people, they just see animals as animals. They see like killing them for sport or for whatever. Like some people can do it and they don't really think about it. Some people say it's just nature. That's just the way it goes. But real talk, do you really think it was right for him to basically try to get his daughter to kill when she really didn't want to? Like I know on some part you gotta show somebody, teach them how to do it so when they get older, like they can do it. But I honestly believe some people just don't want to kill. I'm one of those people. I really don't want to kill anything. You know, like unless like I think the smallest animal that I can probably kill without feeling bad about it will probably be like a fish. You know, like because fish are they're kind of they're fish. But real talk, do you really think he should have got her to do that? I don't know. I know everybody's different. It feels different about that, but I don't. I feel like nah. If she don't want to do it, I don't think you should make her do it. No, not like if you're hunting for food, that's one thing. But when you're forcing your kid to do it, that's messed up. It's kind of a rite of passage for you. Okay, so you've done it before, like you, Larry. So try to think back to the first time you've hunted something. Like, how did you feel about that? Did you want to do it? Right? Yeah. Tell me how that story went for you. You're in England, grew up around London. Hunting isn't really a thing. Ah, right. Yeah, hunting goes on around here. We have hunting seasons and everything else. Like I don't knock anybody for doing it, but my line is like, you know, I don't make somebody do what they don't want to, like, because that's gonna stick with them for a while. I don't know. Well, she killed a deer and then she killed her dad. How's that going? Fish is fish. Deer is deer. I couldn't kill either. Nose. I used to, but now you can't. I feel you, man. I think the reason why I'm okay with fish, because fish don't really suffer. Like their brains are not really developed enough to where they really can. Like maybe their bodies do physically, but their brain, they can't. Their brains are not that complex.
His life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
After seeing your older cousin get their first deer, you wanted to get one. Yeah, that's different. If you want to do it, I get it. It's more like somebody who really doesn't want to trying to get them to do it. I don't know. That's a good idea. I mean, really, it's a good idea to make anybody do something they don't want to. Well, no, that's different. Especially when you have kids, that's different. There's like I'm gonna tell you guys a little small story about like my kids, man. I'm gonna tell you. There's two things that I did that some people would consider fucked up, but if you hear me out, you're gonna see it's not really fucked up. Like my kids grew up around electronics, you know, so they grew up with a Wii. That was the system I let them have, and you know it had the little Wiimote, and they also grew up around our computers. And I'll tell you the story about the computer. So for the longest time, my oldest, he would always use the arrow keys to move around and play games on the computers. And we all know when you play as a gamer on PC, you're supposed to use WASD. Right? So one day I told him, I was like, hey, if I ever catch you using those arrow keys, because I kept telling him not to use it. I said, if I catch you using the arrow keys, you're gonna be grounded for the computer. And I kept, every time he gravitates toward the arrow keys trying to play his games, I was like, what I tell you, you're get off the computer. And he would cry and he would whine and everything else. I said, no, you cannot use the arrow keys. I'm not gonna let you do it. And like it got to the point where even my wife was kind of, hey, let him know. I say, no, if he's gonna play games on the PC, he's gonna learn right. So like obviously as time went on, now he can use WASD and hotkeys and everything else better than me even. And like it's one of those things like my neighbors, not my neighbors, my friends would come by like, hey, your kid's crying, just let him use arrow keys. Like, no, my kid's not gonna be a noob. So like he came out better because of it, because like now he can use it really good. But at the time it was really hard to deny him what he wanted to do over something so simple. And I had a similar issue with my kids using the Wiimotes. Like I took the Wiimotes and I hid them and I gave them regular game pads and regular controllers for the Nintendo Wii. I was like, no, if you're gonna play your games, you're gonna learn how to use a controller like a big boy. And they would cry and they would whine and everything. But as time went on, now they use controllers. And then it's funny, after they got used to the controllers, I tried to hand them the Wiimotes and they're like, no, we don't want that. I was like, okay, that's, so yeah. Don't play games the way you want. Play games the way I want you to. It wasn't really so much that. What's the point of playing a Wii? Well, they like, for example, if it's a game that requires a Wiimote, sure. But if like they're playing Smash, and well, maybe I guess you got to see it from my point of view. Smash is better on a controller. And that's not just me saying I feel like it's better. It's better. You could do more stuff on a controller, and plus it got them proficient with using controllers. Now that skill from using that controller carries on to everything. Now they can play PlayStation. Now they can play Xbox. Now they can literally play every game. If you get proficient with the Wiimote, you can only play games on the Wiimote. You kind of see what I'm saying? You know that's not what I'm saying, Matic. They're better because of it.
My mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Caught 100 plus fish a day during the summer, but only got one deer. Too damn lazy to go hike and sit and stand for hours with a chance of seeing nothing. Yeah, don't you have to like kind of sit up in a tree and wait all day for a deer to come by? Their way of invalid, hold on, they're better because of doing what I want. Their way of playing is invalid because it's not my way. No, I mean, not really. It's not just it's my way. It's not really my way. It's the same thing. I had to go through the rite of passage too. It's on the keyboard using WASD. I can give you a logical reason without emotion based behind it. Using WASD, it's the exact layout is using the arrow keys, plus you have access to the whole keyboard. So you can actually use all the hotkeys. You can hit Control, Shift, and Alt, plus any button, and you can do a whole bunch of shit with the same button layout. If you use the arrow keys when playing a PC game, you're gimping yourself from actually really being able to play games. You're hurting yourself in the long run. And I'm saying this as somebody who used to do that. I didn't always have a computer. I was on the console when I first started playing. I used WASD, and my friends around me showed me the advantages of using WASD. And it sucked because I had to unlearn my way of playing. So I stopped my kids from really developing what is considered a bad habit by teaching them WASD. And like I said, they're even more proficient at it than I am. They're more proficient than their proficiency at using the keyboard now is better than it would have been if they were still using the arrow keys. On top of that, my kids, not my youngest, but my kids were able to fluently read and type at the age of 2. I don't really know very many children that can do that. Or, you know, I'm sure they could do that, but I don't know that many children who were taught the proper way to use a keyboard at that age. So you can say it's my way, but they came out a lot better than most kids because I made sure they went that direction. Anyhow.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
Now, some bad came from it. I hear you, but there's nothing good that came from it. It was just a short little time of them being a little bit unhappy. Paid off for them in the long run.
The rest of us don't.
Ooh. Okay, I don't understand when I build a frog. Oh, I get that, but there's, hey, remember WSD, and there's, I catch you using the arrow keys, you're not allowed to play. Sounds harsh. Oh, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. It felt harsh. It did feel a little bit harsh, but I still think I did the right thing. You know, like, for example, my kids don't want to go to school. They whine and cry saying they didn't want to go to school. I made them go to school. My kids whine and cry saying they don't want to do their homework. You know, you're grounded if you get bad grades in your homework. Like, where's the line where I give in to them and make them happy? Or where's the line where I do what's best for them because I think it makes them better in the long run? I kind of see it as the same thing. It sounds a little bit harsh, but it came out better because of the decisions I made. Was there a better way to do it? There might have been a better way to do it, but I don't feel like I made the wrong decision. Okay, I don't know what I'm. Oh, I can go forward to frog. I control the frog now.
That time's over, Gregory. It's time to. Hold on, sweetie.
There's a difference between neglecting their education and playing games in a way that you want.
Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
Oh, hold on, I'll pause the game real quick since we're talking about it. I do understand there's a difference, but their use of the keyboard, mouse controllers, I also consider that part of their educations. So, and that goes back depending on what you think it is. But once again, you can talk to them right now. I can call them in here one by one. I don't think any of them will say that I did anything wrong. And I don't think they'll be mad because they're better than me at most video games. They have more manual dexterity on both the controllers and the keyboard than I currently have on video games. So maybe the way I said it was more harsh in reality because it was a slow process. And when I saw that they just weren't learning, I did have to do that. But I mean, some kids don't even get to play video games. So kids don't even get those. So, so it's like, I mean, is it really as bad as you're making it out to be? My requirement is if you're going to do it, you're going to do it right. That's basically what it was. And I think you're kind of turning it into something else. It's not like I just told them to do it my way because it's my way is better because I feel like it is. It's not that. It's not because I feel like it is. WASD is better than the arrow keys. And I already gave you logical reasons on why it is better than the arrow keys. Now give me logical reasons why arrow keys are better. You can't really. You know what I'm saying? So I made sure if they're gonna do something, they did it right. And now and for the rest of their life, they are benefiting from that. So from something I did at a short period of time when they were younger, much like everything else people do. Why does it have to be better? Okay, well, let me put it this way. How many kids do you have? Do you have kids? This is real talk. I'm not really trying to argue with you. I'm trying to paint a picture for you. I don't know if you have kids or not. Okay. Have you ever sat down and watched one of your kids get schooled at a video game and watch them cry and throw a fit? You know, have them throw the controllers in the air and complain that when they play games online and people just kill them and they say the game's cheating? You ever watch them throw a controller across the room? You ever watch them go through that frustration? Okay, I have done that. I've been through that. I've sat down with them and tried them to do things, and the way that they were playing the games capped off how good they can get. Because now they're better at games and they can actually win games. And when they lose games, it's funny because when they lose games, they don't feel like the game's cheating against them. When they lose games, they actually look at, well, what can I do to get better? And I gave them the tools. I gave them the basic blueprint and the ability to look at what they're doing. And they actually have, okay, shit, my hotkeys aren't good. I can change my hotkeys to something else. I gave them the opportunity to do better in games. So actually, you asked why? That's one reason. Frustration is good, is educational. Being frustrated can lead to educational stuff, but you know what? Also giving them the options to have more keys and teaching them the basic dexterity needed to play a game is also educational. And if they migrate to WSD on their own, it comes. No, I feel like you're wrong on this, Manic. Now, keep in mind, Manic. I'm giving you a fair debate here. I'm not just automatically dropping the Trump kids the Trump card and saying they're my kids. Who are you to teach me to raise my kids? Notice I'm not actually going that direction, although I could, right? Notice that I'm actually letting you fairly put down your argument. But like I said, being somebody who's actually went through it, going through my own experiences, starting on the keyboard and mouse, and having people show me why I needed to use W, S, and S, A, and D, and it took a lot longer than it should have. I made sure my kids didn't have that mistake. I made sure my kids didn't suffer the negativity of having to unlearn a bad habit. I made sure they didn't have that bad habit, right? I did that to their benefit. I wasn't doing that to make me feel better. I wasn't doing that to make my ego feel better. I did what I felt was better for my kids so they don't have to unlearn a bad habit. Now, was I a little harsh about it? Maybe I was, but you know what? My method of doing things worked in the long run, right? You can nitpick and say I could have done it a different way, whatever. But what you're saying is all hypothetical. A different way might not have been as effective as what I did. And I don't think the negativity that I caused from it outweighed the positivity that came from it. You follow what I'm saying? So I think I did the right thing. Was there a better way? Probably, but isn't there always a better way with everything? I don't know you. I'm not your kids, and maybe this was right. I feel like I did the right thing. But based on what you said, I'm surprised they didn't just give up. Well, I have 3 boys. Like I said, I can only do things from my point of view, right? So it wasn't at first. It was more like, hey, I want you kids to do this, and then they would try it for a second, and this goes with a lot of people. Even we adults do this. Like, we know that there's a better way. Like, for example, there's adults that I know that don't know how to use an ATM. Like, we have this thing at work. We have to get on a computer, type in your name and password, and that's how you get your paycheck. We don't have normal paychecks. You got to type in your thing and get a paycheck at work, and then you got to print it off. And you know, the older generation that are stubborn and stuck in their ways, they won't do it. And you know what they do? They tell us younger generation people, they say, hey, will you go get my paycheck for me? And it gets really old. I tell them, I was like, hey, how about we go to the computer and I'll show you how to do it. I said, I'll show you every time. Every week you get a paycheck, I'll sit down with you and I'll show you how to do it every week. And they're like, no, I don't want to do it. They're stubborn. They're stuck in their ways. You know, they don't want to change. They don't want to learn a better way. Well, I made sure, at least as far as what my kids were doing, I wasn't gonna let them get stuck with a bad habit. I made sure, okay, you know what, you guys aren't gonna do this? All right, I'm taking your Wiimotes away. You guys wanna play? You play the controller. It's like, okay, you're on my computer? Okay, if you're gonna play, you're gonna use WASD. You're not using arrow keys, you know? And it paid off. Now they're better than me, and isn't that what you want? You want your kids to be better than you. My kids are better than me at everything that I could do at their age at a younger age. I mean, better than me when I was a kid at a younger age. They're better than me in every way. Except for maybe, you know, they haven't finished school, but you know, you get what I'm saying. It sound meaner, yeah, because that's how it felt to people who were on the outside. Like, where was anyone's opinion? Yes, done. Yeah, I guess let's get on the game. Yeah. Like I said, trust me, they're not miserable. They're fucking, I think each of them has their own computer right now, and they're out there playing games, having a good old time. Let's watch the baby drown in the tub. Very well. Well, that's kind of what, before I end the subject, but that's kind of what I was getting at with the hunting thing. Because I don't hunt, and I also don't like the idea of killing deer. That's why I wonder, because I'm trying to flip it and look at it from the dad's point of view. Like, I wonder, is that right? Because just like everybody said, what I did was kind of mean, the way I made my kids learn how to play stuff, but they're better because of it. When I flip it and I look back at him, my knee-jerk reaction is to say that what he did was wrong, but at the same time, that could be said about what I did. Actually, you guys kind of proved my point. So still the question remains, and I guess I'm going to ask Larry again, because he's the one who actually did hunting. Larry, do you feel that that was wrong, or do you feel that he did what he was supposed to do? I'm going to play the game, but I really do want to hear what Larry feels about this, or anybody else who actually hunts or who has hunted. I want to see how y'all feel about that.
What his world was like. He reminded me so much of Calvin.
Dad, I don't know, Manic.
Lost in his imagination.
Oh, I think I'm supposed to keep jumping, aren't I? Oh, yeah, I am. Okay. You just played chess with the same move till you was forced and saw it was worse and I got no better? That's what I was thinking too, Kel. That's what I was thinking. Like, you know, there's some people in this world that believe that society's gonna break down at any point, and they stock up on all sorts of canned goods, and they, you know, they got their guns, and they're like, oh, any day now the government's gonna fall apart. We're gonna be on our own. There are people out there that believe shit like that. And to be completely fair to them, I mean, technically, it could happen. I mean, there could be a nuclear war, and then like shit, like it could happen. The odds of it happening, at least like in an instant, I think we'll see it coming instead of it just happening. You know what I mean? So that's why I don't want to say they're crazy, because I do understand where they're coming from. But I think they're overreacting. Is probably a better way to put it. Oh, here we go.
It sure made him happy.
Watching Doomsday Preppers on Netflix. I've never seen that, but that's pretty much what I was saying, all right? Oh, there we go. I gotta get the bubble bath, I think. Come on, let's get it. Let's get it. Get it.
I know how silly it sounds. That I worried about a baby being too happy.
What am I doing?
I can feel him slipping away.
All right, like Larry says, I was never forced into it. I wanted.
I know you did everything you could.
I wanted to do it, and I was told I had to earn it by studying the Hunter's Manual, taking and passing the Hunter's Safety Course, and cleaning and taking care of the guns. Yeah, okay, and I think that's pretty much the same thing. Because keep in mind, I wasn't forcing my kids to play the game a certain way. It's kind of the same thing. It's like you're not going to play unless you play it this way. You know, unless you learn to play it right. So I think it's more or less the same thing. It's not like, yeah. And like I said, you gotta remember, a lot of kids didn't really have the stuff they had. Like my friends' kids, they didn't have consoles, they didn't have computers. Like a lot of people didn't even have access to all the stuff I had. And the requirements of my kids to have access to it, if you're gonna play on my consoles, you're gonna play on my computers, you're gonna learn to play it right. That's pretty much it.
I wish he could have told us about the world he saw. There's so much I don't understand about Gregory.
Oh my God, you guys know what happened to Gregory, don't you? You're drowning, baby. I see, yeah. How old is Gregory supposed to be? Like, they're busy prepping for the possible but unlikely catastrophe. I can't say the word, but yeah. That it negatively impacts their lives, yeah. Now, what's the deal with hoarders? People that just have these houses full of dog shit. What's that about? That's the one I don't understand. I don't understand that.
I'm sure he's happy.
Those Legos?
And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
Damn. He's only a few months old, like 1 year before. Oh man. It's the mental illness, no logic to it. Real talk, man. I know a guy. It's really sad. I know a guy whose baby drowned in the bathtub. I know it's sad. I know y'all didn't want to hear that. But dude was like, the reason I bring it up, and the reason I actually feel bad about it, aside from just feeling bad for him, because I just met the guy. He seemed like a cool dude. And like, we had invited him over to come play some cards and whatnot. We were playing cards. And like, we were all having a good time. I mean, like, I feel like me and this dude could have been best friends because he was like so fucking cool, right? Like he was into the same stuff we were into. And then I'll never forget, man, he got a call on the phone and his girlfriend called him, told him what happened. And like, I can't help thinking about it. It's like, if he wasn't at my house, that shit wouldn't have happened. So like, it does affect me a little bit. Not, I mean, obviously it affects him, but it's one of those things. It's like, damn. Man, if he was at my house, he probably would have went out to the bar or been somewhere else. I don't know. That shit really happens, man. That shit really happens. You got kids, you better keep an eye on them.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
All right, flying a kite. I haven't done this in years, man. I don't think I've actually flown a kite.
Course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
I haven't flown a kite since I lived in Germany, and I moved out of Germany, I think when I was 7, maybe? because like they didn't have their power lines were all underground in Germany. They weren't above the ground like here in the U.S.
Talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that I remember.
So you could literally just run around and just fly your kite, man. It was fucking awesome. I remember that. I'll never forget that. Yeah, pretty much, Isaiah. Am I supposed to do something with this kite? Oh, let's look around. Let's see where all we can go. All right, can't go that direction. The wind's too strong.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Oh, I'm Gus. Okay. I just pronounced you husband and wife. But what am I supposed to do? Oh, it sucks. It sucks so bad when kites get stuck in trees and shit. Highlight the right. Oh, fuck. Is that what's going on? Okay, let's go to the writing. Thank you, Larry.
The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Put the kite to the words, yeah. Oh, what's this down here?
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
Oh, I just pick up more chairs. Okay. Oh, here's words. I didn't see these words a second ago.
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
Mind you, different times, yes. How do you marry somebody your kids hate? Let's make a difficult life. Yeah. I don't know. The only thing I could add to that. Well, hold on. Oh. Oh shit.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
So did he die or what? I don't know. He died to a kite?
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
So what happened? Did he die? How did he die? The kite killed him? Or, I don't know. But what I was gonna say, they were saying that most people only really have maybe 3 to 5 real chances for a real relationship in their life. You know, like a real, like somebody, like a life partner. You only have 3 chances in your life to really find somebody you can be with for the rest of your life. Because the longer it takes, you get older, you know, and especially when you already have kids, it's kind of hard to find somebody who's okay with you having kids. So I guess when you get older and you already have kids, and it's like, you know, you realize this is your last chance for happiness. This is your, you know, so you probably just hope that your kids will get used to the guy and or woman, and that's probably what motivates the yeah. Storm blew over the tent. Ah, got you. Okay. But that's really scary when you think about it. You only really have, at most, 5 opportunities for a real, long-lasting relationship.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died.
Because most people just can't stand each other for that long.
At the time, it was as far away as she could get. She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Sanjay. What's up, Sanjay? India, huh? All right, religion, science, math, history.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Louis was born a year later. When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go.
Yeah, but now you want to get married so you have kids?
I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
So your kids have accepted a new partner. Back then, if you were widowed or divorced, which was rare, man with kids, you were expected to remarry, so your kids had a mother figure. Oh yeah, I guess, yeah, times have changed. A lot of things have changed, haven't they?
And to see
A lot
kids
of things
in
have
the house
changed.
again.
Like things even, like I know I'm not really that old in the large scheme of things, but the world is completely different now than it was when I was younger. Like everything, like cell phones, right? Like remember before anybody had a cell phone? Remember before cell phones were even a thing? Or back then they were only car phones? Like, oh, you got a car phone, you're badass. And like now, literally everybody has a cell phone in their pocket.
Bigger, but Edie was used to that.
That's a big deal if you think about it. That's a really big fucking deal. The world is so different.
And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
You're not even 30 yet.
But it didn't last.
Yeah, I'm in my mid-30s, so yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Scientific method. Yeah, and they say, hey, this is something I want to bring up. I was talking with somebody at work about this. You see, the scientific method, although it's something we learned in grade school, this is actually one of the pillars on our current fucking, you know, observe, question, research, hypothesis, experiment, data, conclusion. If you follow this method when you try to learn about anything, it leads towards actual real understanding. What am I trying to say? It's one of the leading breakthroughs in the way people think and conduct research and shit. The other big massive technology breakthrough after the scientific method is actually the internet itself. The internet is the next method of like scientific fucking like world changing. Yeah, I'm explaining it wrong, but yeah, this is something as simple as this. This is we learned in grade school. If you literally apply that anytime you have a problem or you want to figure something out, it will get you in the right direction for figuring out something. If you follow those steps, somebody tells you something that doesn't sound right. Okay, follow those steps. You know, observe it, question it, research it, get a hypothesis, find a way to experiment. Get data on it, then look at your data and get to a conclusion. If you do that with anything, you'll figure shit out. It sounds simple because we learned in grade school, but it's really pretty advanced. Holy Bible. Your daughter didn't know what a payphone was? Yeah, a pay booth? Dude, yeah, I know, right? It's fucking crazy. Great job. Multiplication tables. Oh, man, this really sucks right here. Because my middle child, the one in the middle, hate calling him that, but I don't really know. I got 3, so I don't really know how else to refer to him. He's currently learning multiplication, and thing is, he's actually special needs. He's a little bit autistic, so he's don't get me wrong, he's really smart. Like what he knows, he masters it, but it's so hard teaching him new concepts. So like, I'm really struggling right now teaching them the multiplications and stuff. It's a really big uphill battle, but he'll get it.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
He can do small numbers. When you tell him to multiply like 210 times 1,000 something, like when he has to carry the 1 and do this, like it's really hard to get him to understand those concepts, but he'll learn it.
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
Your language teacher used this scientific method in her class to compare languages to literally everything. Hey, see, there you go. Teach them up to 25. You're expected to know in the 8th grade. I should know. Yeah, you should know. And like a lot of times when I'm helping them do their homework, it feels more like I'm doing homework, you know, like because I can't help them with it until I understand how it works. So like I have to relearn, and isn't that something? I graduated, you know, but I have to relearn. I have to relearn it so I can help them with it and explain it to them. It honestly feels like I'm doing homework.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Okay. Oh, it's a flip book. All right, how do I do this? Because you are, yeah, James gets what I'm saying. It is. I'm basically, I can't even check their work without understanding it first. Wow, this is a pretty big flip book. I tried doing that when I was younger. I never had the patience to draw everything frame by frame. I would always like start skipping frames, and then it just looked stupid.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
Disappeared? One of the bits you dread about having kids is schoolwork and homework. I know. Hey, you'll have to do it. And the thing I don't like the most is the teachers that give homework every day. It's like, really? And you can tell it's more or less just busy work, but it's like, you know, I understand the new concepts things or making sure they learn something important for a test, but you literally have to give us homework every day. And I say us once again. In high school, I don't know how many teachers y'all might have had at least, but I had one teacher who never gave out any homework. He never gave out any homework. He told us this is what's going to be on the test. Study these pages while you're in class, but he never gave us any homework. I love that teacher.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
Milton was a kid who went missing. Yeah. A teacher gives work every day. Isn't as hard? You don't mind? Yeah, we'll try doing 3 kids' homework every day.
I think Edie was happy to finally have another painter in the family.
They push kids too much. IMO. My little brother is only 7 years younger than me, and the difficulty ramp up is expected of each year. Each year rose so much in that short time. I dread to think what it's like now. My kids are still in grade school, so I won't really know till they get to middle school or high school. Hopefully they won't need my help that much, but something tells me they will. Did I do something wrong? I don't think I was supposed to come up here. Look, hold on. Look at the texture on the paints though. Look at this. Look at the lighting and everything. Man, they did a really good job on this. What I'm gonna do when I get done with this game, I'm actually gonna look up everybody who was involved with the art of this game. All the 3D artists and 2D artists and texture artists, everybody. I'm gonna look them up and see what other games they worked on, because they done a really good job. Jada complains about high school that the teachers don't teach and give work and expects it. Yep, that sounds like how it is. I don't see where I'm supposed to go. Does anybody see where I messed up? Oh, here we go.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Let's look around the house over here. Yeah, some teachers really don't teach. Some teachers do just give work. I remember that from when I was in high school. I had one teacher that fucking, man, she had it out for me. And if you asked a question and try to learn, she punish you for asking questions. Because I guess she assumed that I was just being a smart ass, but I really wasn't. I really had legitimate questions. But it's like she wanted to punish you for having questions, man.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery. Everyone always told me to stay out of Lewis's room.
Hey, what's up, Cal?
Lewis.
Kel says, when I was in school, math teachers used to love saying, you need to learn this to do it in your head, because you're not going to have a calculator with you everywhere you go. And like, I have news for you. I heard that too. I know, right? God, man, that's so funny. I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that. That's 100% the truth. I remember when I first got my job at I worked at Taco Bell. Was my first job. I was still in school. It was a part-time job, and I remember we had the register. So I ran the register.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar.
And what is that supposed to mean?
Lived on.
So anyhow, I remember. And the register did all the math for you. So they would give you money here. You give me $5. I click what they want, and I type in the thing and did all the math. I'm like, why did I have to learn math in school again? He goes, ooh, this looks like a keyboard I would use. You see how the W, A, S, and D? What were we talking about earlier? And the arrow keys are highlighted too. Fuck the arrow keys. Oh my God, hold on. This is a real Logitech keyboard. This is a G series board. Cause look, it has the G buttons over here. And look, it has the macro buttons at the top. This is a G series keyboard. And it has that little LCD. This looks like the G19, doesn't it? James, what do you think? What type of keyboard does it look like to you? This is a Logitech board, ain't it? And this looks like a Razer mouse. What's it say on there? Yeah, we all know that's a Razer. What type of drink you drinking over here, man? Also, the teacher was going to lower her grade in math class because she didn't want to teach her classmates every time she finished earlier. That's not fair. He says none of his class uses a calculator until the end of the year. So we know how to use it in TCAP. You using a calculator for TCAP? Was that everything in there? I guess so. Hold on, let's try this again. Did I do something wrong? No, I didn't. I'm going the right way. Have you guys noticed so far I haven't really gotten stuck? Like, I might have had a moment where I didn't know what to do, but I've never really gotten stuck in this game. I do appreciate that. Wish he had stayed.
I understand why we left.
I don't understand why we left. You still haven't explained that to me. ODT. Marijuana leaf right there. Edith, Mom. They get to use a calculator at a certain point, but not the entire thing. Oh, okay. Speaking of, I've been procrastinating my math all day. About to start.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time.
Have fun, Cal.
Maybe
what happened that night had been coming for a long time? What was coming? Maybe it should have come sooner. Edith! This is Edith's room. Hold on. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? This is what the whole game's been about, I think. Oh, shit.
But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
I don't want to know about that last night. Hold on. Did we skip some stories? No, there's Lewis. We didn't see Lewis's story. Fuck. I might have skipped Lewis's story. Y'all want to go back to Lewis's story? I might have skipped it. I didn't know you could skip stuff. So there's Lewis, Don, and... Oh my God, it's so fun. You should totally stream doing an assignment for... Yeah, no. Fuck it. Let's just keep going. I didn't know I could skip stories, but apparently I did. So there you go. Anybody who wants to play this game, now you really have a good reason to play it. If you want to see the complete game, go ahead and pick it up yourself and get it on Steam. You skipped 4? Yeah.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Maybe I get the other 4 by going up the hill. Maybe, but I'm not going back. Like I said, that gives, if you guys ever wanted to play the game, now you have something to look forward to. And plus, I've never really been a completionist when it comes to the game. Don't get me wrong. I don't enjoy
that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles.
I don't enjoy missing content. I don't enjoy it, but I also don't enjoy backtracking, trying to find stuff that I missed. So it's just easier just to keep going forward.
When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance.
Oh, there it is.
Or that Edie had a key to it.
How much was this game? I got it a long time ago, so I don't know what to tell you, man. A lot of my games I got a long time ago when they were on sale. It can't be that much.
The thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house.
The thing that you're afraid of?
Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning, okay?
It should be. I think this is on all the systems.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one.
I think you're right about that, Kel.
What happened on the night you were born? That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life.
Oh, we're actually out here. Okay, I know where we are. Remember when I was looking through that telescope thing, was it? And I was looking out at the yeah.
I'd go back to it.
Who am I right now? Hold on. Oh, I should have looked down. When I was playing all the other characters, I should have looked down. Sorry. Huh?
I got turned around.
I think that was me who got turned around. I think I actually really walked the wrong way.
I started seeing things.
It's a curse, you think?
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed.
Pretty much, Larry. I looked down and got lost.
But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them. Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go!
I'm not letting you have it, Mom.
I didn't scream, but Mom dragged me to the car. And I never saw Great Grandma Edie again.
There she is.
The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot.
Oh, I'm controlling the arm. Cool. Up and down.
We both tried to make the
up,
best
up,
of it.
up, down, down, down. I'm a snake. I'm a slithering
A
snake.
few years went by.
Your gloves are funky. Y'all make out the words? There are no words, I don't think.
My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone.
Shit.
The last finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes.
None of them are drug
Appreciate how
addicts.
strange and brief all of this is.
So we just missed Lewis. I think it was a few more, wasn't it? I don't know. Hopefully we'll be able to. Oh, I can move. I'm moving. Hold on, if y'all want to see, let's look real quick. Who did I miss? So we got Lewis, Odin, Eddie, Sven. There's a Sanjay, maybe? Because remember, we were in Sanjay's room. I guess I didn't look everywhere in there because there probably was a story in there. Is that? Oh no, that's not what that is. Oh my God.
This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it.
Sanjay's her dad?
I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now,
We miss Don.
things didn't work out that way.
Wow, this could have, if you put this in reverse, this could have very easily been a hentai.
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it.
What do you mean you won't be there to see it?
But I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
So it's about Dawn. Her mom died, probably cancer. So she had a little boy. That was a boy, right? Look like it. Oh, streams looks a little bit choppy. Yep, my GPU is maxing out. It's 99%. A story by Giant Sparrow for Shirley Dallas. Is this based off a true story or something? This might be based off real shit. Once again, whenever I play a game that I appreciate and I have a lot of respect for, I do sit through the credits. So we will sit through these credits and see what this is all about. Chelsea Haas, lead technical artist. Okay, I'm gonna look her up. All right, I'm gonna look him up as well. You feel let down? Really? What were you expecting? Were you expecting to see a real monster? This was based on a true story or no? I mean, I wonder if this was influenced by a true story, by somebody's real diary or life experience. How many people made this game? Animator, okay. Technical designer. Can I move the camera around? Let's see. Nope, cannot move the camera. This is great. It's still early, so I probably will stream something else before Jackbox. I'm probably gonna go through my library and see if there's something brand new I can play, something I haven't played before. This is not a game. What was it, Manic? I might even pick up a new game. I've been browsing Steam. I literally, guys, I get on Steam almost every day and I just randomly go through it. I look for some random ass games too sometimes. I just look for something that looks like it's cheap and fun, or something's on sale. I dig through what games they have on sale every once in a while. Sometimes I get on GOG. I look for new games all the time. I'm always looking for new shit. So I'll either play something I've already bought that I haven't played before, or I'll buy something brand new. I always take recommendations if you guys have anything. I'm listening to recommendations. Too many holes in the story, no explanation as to what was happening or why. Larry does kind of point, there was no, what do you call that? The ending, I guess? You want a Stark mood shift? Yeah, what you got, Manic? You should continue stories. Isaiah, I'm gonna be real with you on stories, man. I'm gonna be real with you on stories. You should play, that's the action RPG. I do want to play that game. I don't know if I want to get into a big story game right now. But that is on my list of games to play, Alice, and I'll probably play it sooner rather than later if I get to it. But what I was gonna say to Isaiah, here's the thing with stories, and I'm just gonna be real with you, Isaiah. At first I thought I would go through it, but now I don't think I'm gonna go back to it because it's the gameplay isn't really that good. Like, you know, the gameplay, it feels good to play, but I feel like I've already mastered the gameplay, at least as far as I'm going to master it. Is that a little girl with a gun? Is that safe? That's not a real gun. And so basically what I'm saying is stories feels repetitive. Yes, I can play through parts of the story, then I can kind of get a different ending when I branch different paths, but like it feels very repetitive. I play video games mostly because I want to get a brand new experience. I want a brand new experience, a brand new narrative, maybe some unique gameplay mechanics. I want to change the way I think a little bit. And that's mostly what I play video games for. I didn't really get that, or I'm not getting that anymore from stories. I've done 3 different paths on stories. I don't feel like any more paths will play that different than the way I've been playing. So I don't see myself going back to it. I apologize for that. But I showed it to you, so now it's a game you can pick up on your own if you want to see the complete story. Okay, so what do you got here? Super Amazing Wagon Adventure. I think I know what that game is, Manic. I think I've seen that on Steam. It's 3 and it's very old, but the question is, Manic, is it good? Is it a good game? Is it a game that you see what I play, you hear me talk when I'm playing. Does it seem like a game that I'll enjoy playing? That's not how it's spelled? Hang on, okay. Now, odd, not old. Does it seem like something that I'll enjoy? Yeah. So, yeah, by all means. I guess this is me telling you, look up some videos on it because I don't see myself going back to it. It's funny? Really, it's funny. What do you say? I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna Google the games you guys are giving me right now. So let's look at these games. Super Amazing Wagon Adventure, and Kel is gonna give me a game. Yeah, tell me how it's spelled, Kel, and I'll get it. Oh, you spelled it right? Okay, yeah, you spelled it right. I think I might get $3 of entertainment, and it's different each time. Really? It's got a hunting atmosphere, point and click kind of story thing. Really? Okay. Tell you what, I'm gonna look up those 2 games right now. I am gonna bring down the stream. So I will be back in about 10 minutes. I'm gonna download 1 or both of those games. So I'll be back in 10 minutes. If you guys don't get a notification, please come back, come hang out with me on stream. If not, hopefully I'll see you later for Jackbox, or hopefully I'll see you even later than that. We'll be playing something else. But with that said, I'm your boy Twiz. Don't forget to like, comment, follow, and subscribe. And as always, thank you so much for supporting my channel. Ladies, y'all, remember, I'll be back in about 10 minutes. See ya.